What is up, nation? Happy Monday, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. So let's get it.
Inside Allegiant Stadium for the first time this year. Touchdown Raiders! Touchdown Raiders! Drill from behind. Ball's out. Big man running.
Greetings and salutations, nation. Welcome to another episode of Raiders Unfiltered. I'm your boy, I'm Jay Raider. It's another Monday, week 2 of training camp. We're about to go ahead and do the damn thing. Appreciate everyone pulling up with me. A salute to everyone either already here or pulling up. You're on the way home. You're on the way home. You're at work. You got stuck at work. You heading to work. Wherever you be at, salute to you. Appreciate you guys always tapping in and chopping up with me on Mondays for sure. But really quick, let me go ahead and shout out some people on the chat. As we do, we always got to go ahead and acknowledge everybody in the building. Shout out to Super Amari Khan in the building. Salute to you, brother. Salute, my guy. Rorschach Raider 2-4 in the building. One of our mod fathers, one of our members here at JRB, part of the JRB fam. If you want to be like my guy, Rorschach, go ahead and hit that link that's pinned up top. If you want to go ahead and really support the show. Appreciate you, my guy. Raider Dez in the building. Salute to you. My guy Yaya in the building. What to do, brother? Salute to you, man. And everybody else pulling up. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. Chill weekend. Whatever you guys did. We had a fire show on Saturday. We had yo boy Q pulled up, was in the building, super last minute, but it was a fire show nonetheless. We had some great takes, great insight from camp. And if you missed it after the show, make sure you guys hit the link that's pinned down in the description. That'll take you to Saturday morning's Good Morning Raiders with my guy, the Raider Rundown. Salute to Raider Rundown. He's actually in Vegas right now. He's at training camp. He's at Vegas, on his vacay. But I already got a little snippet of what he caught at training camp, which looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. I am very jealous. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. My boy out there at training camp. So, but I'll be out there on Saturday afternoon in Vegas for the open practice. So if you guys are going to be in Vegas, if you guys go into that, let me know. Hit me up. I would love to go ahead and meet up and chop it up with you guys. If you're in Vegas, go ahead and hit that open practice. It is relatively free. It's like $5, and you guys could go ahead and get in and watch our team practice. It's pretty cool. It's not like a training camp, it's more dialed down. It's really kind of putting on a show for us. So, if you're in the Vegas area, um, or if you don't live too far away, hey, make the drive. It's pretty cool. So y'all know training camp is free now. On select dates, they're having an open free access to training camp, which is crazy. I don't think they ever done this as far as that I can remember. So it's pretty cool that they're doing that. I know one was today. I don't think they have one tomorrow. I think they're gonna be inside, and because of the amount of space that's inside the building, the facility where they train at, they don't have that one open to the public. But I believe Thursday and Fridays for sure will be open training camp. Anybody can go ahead and get on in. First come, first serve. It starts bright and early, y'all. So you got to be there. You got to be there early. So may not go to that Friday one. We'll see. It's very up in the air, but for sure Saturday I will be in the building at Allegiant. That one will be taking place in nice, comfortable AC Allegiant Stadium. So this is gonna be cool for sure. But appreciate everyone else pulling up right now. My guy Bloody Raider in the building. Salute to you, brother. Thank you, man. It was a really good show with Q. Salute to him. Appreciate him pulling up and chopping up with us, spending about an hour and a half talking some Raiders football. It was a great show. Make sure you guys tap into the show if you missed it after this show for sure. There you go. It's all good, brother. Don't need to apologize or explain. We're gonna get into that, my guy. So salute to Troy in the building. What a do, my guy. My guy Gio in the building. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you pulling up. All right, but so let's go ahead and start kicking things off, guys. So if you guys didn't notice, I kind of took that intro. Somebody got excluded out of that. If you guys didn't notice, so if anybody, let me know if you guys guess it. I'll put that shit up on the chat, man. I'll put it up on the live for sure. All right, so Raiders training camp week 2. So today the pads go on, guys. We start differentiating the boys from the men, the first stringers from the third stringers. We see who's who. So great news coming out of camp already. Gino and Dante Thornton hooking up already. They doing the damn thing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. Give me a second, guys. Got that bookmark for y'all. All right. So my computer's a little slow. All right, there we go. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're gonna get a little clip of training camp today, and it is Gino hooking up with Dante Thornton. Man, that's sweet, bro. That is sweet. So you have Gino and Dante connecting on that deep shot for a touchdown. So Gino and Dante Thornton getting a little bit of chemistry going. I think the other news as well, Gino and Jacoby Myers also getting some chemistry going. Brock Bowers, so he's that offense. He's getting some chemistry going with that offense, and that's a beautiful thing. He's had a little bit of setbacks last week, and it's okay. It's given. This is the time where you want to go ahead and air out those kinks again. These guys are still trying to get they're still trying to get used to the timing, to try to predict each other's behaviors and whatnot. All that goes into all that chemistry that they're trying to go ahead and dial up. But y'all saw it. Gino and Dante. Could it be a preview of week 1 And this season coming up, I don't know. Hopefully it looks good. That looks sweet. And again, these guys have the pads going, so there's contact. There's contact. You're not getting hit full 100%, but there's some dudes sometimes they get lit up. So that's beautiful to see. Now that kind of goes into my next thing. Will Dante Thorne continue to stand out? Obviously, this is the test. This is the trial. Going into also preseason is going to be another test to see whether or not he's really going to continue to stand out. I think because of that speed that we saw just now, the potential is high. There has been some question about his hands, about his route tree. Q talked about it a little bit on Saturday. He just needs to be a little bit more creative with his route tree, but it's there. It's there, but it just depends how Chip Kelly and Pete are going to really utilize him in this offense coming up. But I still think he is a dark horse. He is the guy that could potentially continue to stand out and potentially have a really solid year. And going into this 2025 season with everything going on so far, we need something like that. So offensively, if we can have him really break out and continue on this path, even all the better for sure. Let's see here. Go to my chat real quick. Salute to my guy SoCast out in the building. What to do, brother? Salute to you. Let's see. My guy GMX is. I think the Riz have a good receiver room. Yep, me too, brother. Me too. That does look really, really good. On from what we saw. Obviously, hopefully, we get to see more of Thornton. Hopefully, we get to see some Bash. Nothing big as of yet, but hopefully, we get to see a little bit more from Jack Bash. But from all reports, he's solid. So that's good to hear. My guy James in the building with the Raiders. I got to do it now, bro. I can't use a sound clip anymore. I got to come up with a different sound clip. I didn't get a chance to do that, but for now, I'll go ahead and hit the Raiders, bro. I love doing that. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on. I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the next part here. Genty showing off his footwork. I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of it right now. Let me go ahead and share my screen. There we go. All right, y'all. All right. Genty for you. Go. A little bit Genty in the step. He even got held. And he still made the catch. So good things. Coming from Genty. We've seen him take some punt returns as well. They had him out there on punt return, so that's pretty cool to see as well. And again, these guys are all having different type of looks. They're all getting worked differently. And I talked about this on Twitter yesterday. Somebody had mentioned and raised about the quarterback, or potentially, not there being a quarterback competition. There isn't. It's Gino all the way. But one thing that Q highlighted on the Saturday show was that Pete is having these guys take first team and second team reps. That's all on purpose. They want to make sure that they give Ian O'Connell kind of that refresher course on how to be that QB1 in case, knock on wood, Gino goes down. He's able to go ahead and step in and keep a good momentum going and really not falter too much. Kind of that feel, that experience of it. Same thing with Jordan Meredith. They had him do some reps at center as well. And that's just, again, as a precaution in case, for example, JPJ goes down. You have a guy like Meredith who's already taken some reps at center. He can just come in and step in and be that guy to go ahead and fill in where it definitely needs to be filled in for sure. So that's kind of what it stems about. There's no competition between Gino and AOC. I mean AOC is looking good as a backup. Those are the reports that are coming out, but clear cut, it's Gino all the way. And that's the way it should. I mean, there's just levels to this thing, and Gino's that on that different level than AOC. But what do you guys think so far? Week 2 of training camp. Now we put the pads on. What do you guys want to see? I know there's some battles going on. Obviously, we still have some questions on the interior cornerback. That's another one. Linebackers. And we're actually going to get into the next topic in just a bit. Speaking of linebackers, so you guys let me know in the chat, and then obviously we're going to go ahead and continue on with the ongoing saga that everybody's glued on for, that Troy Gill asked about a little bit ago. But yeah, let me know what you guys think so far for sure. Let's see here. My guy Raider Dad says Gentile looking quick. I can't wait to watch him go against other teams. Yep. So there you go, bro. We getting a little taste of it. Little taste for sure. Let's see. My guy G on the building says 17 years since the Raiders passed on Adrian Peterson. This is redemption year, yet for sure. Shout out to my guy Space Beast in the building. Battle of the Bows has a new meaning. Damn, bro. We're getting with that fifth already. Jesus. Oh man. My guy Yaya says, I actually want to see Tyree. Me too, bro. I don't have any new footage. I haven't seen any new footage of Tyree yet. Once I find it, I'll go ahead and put it on there. But yeah, that kind of goes into that next part as well. Let me kind of get back into here, and we can go ahead and touch on Tyree a little bit. And I didn't get a chance to go ahead and put it on here real quick. Hang on. There we go. All right. So, and again, shout out to my guy Raiders Resistance. If you don't follow my guy Raider Resistance, go ahead and head on over to Instagram. Give my guy a quick follow. Always coming out with the fire content for sure. Raiders are looking to move Tyree Wilson to defensive tackle. Now, we talked about this too last week. Could it be where we start moving him into a defensive tackle position? Now, he's a little bit on the smaller side, but that might be a position where he can actually come out and potentially show what he's actually made of. Because we've seen flashes, we've seen little bits here and there, but we really haven't seen too much of Tyree as of yet. But we know his number one move, that bull rush, and that will come in handy playing that D tackle position. So this might be a thing where we might see him at D tackle a little bit more. We might see some success more at the D tackle position. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to go ahead and completely take over Christian Wilkins' spot, but he might get some more reps at that position. Now, let me go ahead and kind of read what we have here. Tyree spoke with reporters on Sunday. He took some reps playing the 3 technique spot during practice. He said, just trying to be versatile and be capable to rush wherever the team needs me. And again, this is coming from Tyree. Moving to the interior D line feels like the right move. It's the only way the Raiders can get real value out of him at this point. It showed some flash last year when the Raiders tried it in the middle of the season. And again, this is kind of where we saw some success, right? And this might be a position where he might be better fitted. Now, again, he is on the smaller side. To bulk up and put 20 pounds of lean muscle is super hard. You do lose some speed when you do that. I don't think he needs all that, but I think if he can go ahead and really, you know, just start getting out of his mind and really just let the game start coming to him, I believe like he can go ahead and find some success. But this might be an easier position for him to go ahead and really showcase what he actually can do, instead of the edge where we've seen time and time again. He just doesn't have it. Slow get off. And this is said by an array of people. So we'll continue on to see what happens with Tyree. Obviously, this is a make it or break year for him. He has to produce. I don't see him, if he has the same season he had last year, where we see some flashes, but nothing where it wows you, and the productivity is not there. I don't see him staying on this roster. To be honest with you guys, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Um, what do you guys think? Do you think Tyree has a solid year and he stays on for 2026 and on, or you think we're going to see the same Tyree as we have last year and really not be a whole lot impressive? You guys let me know down in the chat. Again, appreciate you guys pulling up with me on this Monday afternoon, Monday night, wherever you guys be at. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Of course, if you are new, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It does go a long way to go ahead and support the show. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Let's see here. Yeah, my guy Roseton says, man, I'm pumped to see what Thornton can do. He can be sneaky still in the draft. Yep, for sure, bro. For sure. Let's see. All right. All right. But yeah, my guy Mike says Tyra's gonna have a great year. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, he might surprise us. I hope so. Yeah, me too. Me too. Fingers crossed, bro. I mean, that's all we can hope for from Tyree at this point, to be honest with you. But you know, salute to Yaya. Bringing up that topic of Tyree, and he was on my mind when I saw this earlier today, and I wanted to go ahead and bring that up. So, but let's go ahead and move on. Again, appreciate you guys pulling up with me on this Monday night, Monday evening, wherever you guys be at. Whether you guys heading home to the castle, or you guys are at the castle already, or you guys heading to work, or you stuck at work, bro. I remember those, man. Those fucking suck. Either way, I hope this helps to go ahead and make that time a little bit better, make it go a little bit faster. Again, appreciate you guys pulling up on this Monday afternoon. All right. Jamal Adams taking reps at linebacker. So Raiders last week went ahead and signed Jamal Adams, safety, former Seahawks, over to the Raiders, having that continuity with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll bringing back one of his guys. You know, my first thought was, all right, cool, we're going to go ahead and bring another safety, but they went ahead and switched him to linebacker, and he's been taking some good reps at linebacker. Now, we heard from Q on Saturday. He said that they've been lining him up at linebacker and on the slot. You think he was going to play slot. Next thing you know, he's bum rushing the quarterback. And, you know, he had a shot or two where it could have been sacks if they had the pads going. So good to hear. I showed the video of him with his football working out 2 weeks ago, the week before he actually got signed by us. And he was out there looking good. So I'm pretty confident to go ahead and see what Jamal Adams can go ahead and bring to the team. You know, if it's another linebacker, another look. Obviously, we know he can play safety, but If you can go ahead and be lined up as linebacker and put some pressure on the quarterback as well, that's even better. What do you guys think so far of Jamal Adams coming to the Raiders, having him taking some reps at linebacker? Um, Let me know what you guys think for sure. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. All right. I don't know what's up with scrolls, but you need to dial down, my boy. All right. Let's see here. My guy GMX says Tyree, Trey, Michael Mayer, Zamir White are gonna wake with a new regime. All potential stars will be but will be great backups. We got depth in spots. Yeah, facts, brother, for sure. Let's see. Let's see. All right. This guy Tay Sports says, "Do you think Jamal's could take on Becton or Joe All on a block? He's too small. Nope, I don't think so, bro. That dude's fucking quick, man. 300-pound guys are not that quick, bro. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. All right. But yeah, Jamal Adams taking reps at linebacker. That's another look for us. That's good to go ahead and see. But let me go ahead and get into it, y'all. Christian Wilkins saga continues, right? As you guys heard, a lot of shit has been coming out, right? I saw something I think was yesterday or the day before on what could potentially be. I'm not really gonna go into that one because it's not really like a credible source, but it's if y'all on Twitter, y'all know what's up. Y'all can follow. If you guys follow me, you guys know what I'm talking about. But uh Adam Schefter spoke on Christian Wilkins today, and he brought some light onto what the particular incident was. And now this is the thing with this incident thing. It was brought to light by one of the reporters. And this is coming from a source close to the team on just what may or may not have happened. Again, we don't know the whole deal, right? But Adam Schefter went on the Pat McAfee show today and spoke on kind of what happened with the incident. Again, the incident. I'm just parentheses. Everybody's using parentheses, so am I. What happened with Christian Wilkins, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. It's a couple minutes long, but we'll go ahead and tap it in together, and we'll go ahead and talk about it. And I'm gonna give people's opinions on this, and we'll just kind of go from there. So let me go ahead and play this. All right. Okay, here you go. All right, yeah. This is Pat McAfee and Adam Schefter.
Happens here with Christian Wilkins.
Again, from speaking to people inside the locker room, I think what everybody's dancing around and tiptoeing around is the fact that when you speak to people there inside the locker room, they say that Christian playfully went to kiss a teammate on top of his head, and those same people said that player took offense to it. So that's what everybody's been dancing around and tap dancing around, an incident in the locker room where he allegedly playfully kissed a teammate on top of his head. That teammate felt offended by it. And that's what a lot of this talk and speculation that people have just been floating around out there is about.
Okay, so he kissed a teammate on the forehead in a playful manner. Teammate said, "Nope, not doing that," and went to H&R and reported this entire thing. Basically, is what happened.
I think that's probably a fair and accurate way of saying things. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
that tells me a lot of things quickly. That tells me a lot of things. So if that happens in the locker room and then they go and report it, that means the locker room probably didn't fuck with them, right? Feels like
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
That individual for sure. I mean, I mean, you see some different things in the locker room. There are different people. This would classify as weird.
Yeah, I would think kissing off.
well,
with
teammate bald. Because if he's bald, it's not.
What if they won a euchre game with the guy? Though
You never know.
They're playing. Maybe they're playing Boo Ray, and the guy hit a double the party.
All right, y'all. So that was Schefter on McAfee, basically saying that this whole thing is over. Well, not this whole thing, because it's also more to it. It's also his rehab, but the incident is just an innocent kiss on the head to another player, and that's what the weird thing was about. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. We don't know, right? But I mean, this is coming from Schefter. Josina reported this a few days ago, saying it was really weird stuff, very weird, like to the point where nobody really wanted to talk about it. If you guys, after hearing that, how weird do you really find that? I don't know. To me, in my opinion, I think there's a little bit more to it. It could have been as what he said. It could have been that the dude could have been offended. It could have resulted into a physical altercation. Me and Ron talked about it on Good Morning Raiders on Saturday, right? He thinks some paws got put on somebody. It could have just happened that way. I said something weird could have happened that could have led to that, and this could have made sense. Now we don't know what that situation and how when it happened and like what context it happened. We weren't there. So I don't know, right? Could it happen before the game? Did it happen after the game? Did it happen after a loss? Did it happen after a win? I don't know. Don't know, right? I think it could have been a little bit more to it. This, to me, I don't know. It just seems a little bit fed, but again, this is my opinion. I don't know, right? You guys, let me know what your takes are. Let me know. Put that down on the chat. But hey, this is what the infamous incident is. Let's see. My guy Raider Dez on the top of him, not wearing his boot, clowning around in the weight room, not taking his rehab recovery. Yep. Yeah. See, that's there you go. My guy Gio, players putting that in the universe is gay itself. Don't ask, don't tell. Just effing throw hands like, man, if it bothers you. Yeah. It could have been that, bro. Because what they say is that happened. That person felt uncomfortable. It could have led to some like pushing and shoving. Maybe some swing was thrown. I don't know. Guys stepped in to break it up, and then HR got involved, and then everything was kept on the hush hush. It could have been simple as that. I don't know. That's why. What do you guys think about it? What are you guys' take on it? I've heard it where this is all this stuff is coming out because why they don't want to pay Christian Wilkins. The money is not going to be given to him for the majority is because he mishandled that rehab. He did not want to get the surgery. He was told by doctors. He was told by the Raiders doctors. He was told by upper management. He was told by other players to get the surgery. And he said completely flat out, no, I don't want to do that. And we saw that video last week of him, singing and dancing to Backstreet Boys. I mean, what does that tell you? How seriously do you think he really took his rehab? I don't know. that makes you question it for sure. That makes you question it for sure. All right, let's see here. Uh, this guy, Tay Sports, take him, bro. Take him, bro. Let him pay him that high ass contract. Have him play 5 games for you and be out most of the seasons. Cool, bro. Cool. Let's see when he plays for you. Maybe in 2028 he plays for you if he's healthy. Who knows? He'll kiss everybody else on the forehead for you guys. Maybe that brings you luck. I don't know, bro. Let's see. Reese could have won a chip for sure. Oh man. Yeah, see. Yeah, are sure he jumped on him and kissed him on his head. Don't know about. Yeah, exactly, bro. I don't know. I don't know, my guy. Yeah. My guy Geomax says, Wilkins will probably go to the Chargers so you can wear baby blue so he fits into the culture of the fan base, at least the ones that celebrate June. Hey, whatever floats your boat, bro. I don't judge. It's all good, bro. It's all good. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and play for you guys for that. You know, this is a thing where you guys make up your own opinion about the whole Christian Wilkins of what may or may not have happened. You know, I've heard some other shit about some patas out there. I don't know, and I don't want to go into that one because that one's a little bit uncorroborated. But you know, hey, I don't know. But the thing here is that he was bringing some type of kind of dysfunction in the locker room. You know, the alienation of him in the locker room. He started becoming that problem, right? So if guys are not wanting to fuck with you, you know, the management already had enough. They can't get a clear timeline on when you're going to come back and actually play. I mean, at that point, what else are you going to do? You can wait it out. Good luck with that. We've been waiting for what, almost a year, and he was looking like at this point that he probably wouldn't come back to like after week 4, between week 2 and 4, somewhere around there, if that. We don't know if there could have been another setback between now and then. Definitely could have. So I don't know. You know, I think we did the right thing. I think us parting ways and I'm moving on and looking towards the future, right? I mean, we're already going into this season, at least into the beginning of this season, possibly not having him on the roster, not having him play, right? I don't know. So for them, it's not really, for the team, it's not really a change of really what's kind of been going on as far as him not being present. You know, you heard our guy Q on Saturday. You seen him maybe off to the side doing a little bit of workout, but it really nothing as being part of camp. You know, nothing really significant. If he's in the gym, you know, lifting, that's great, but you also need that conditioning. So I don't know. My guy Gio says, I don't care about his personal issue. My problem is he is a bust. Marcus Rose had more production as a Raider than him. Facts, bro. Fact. Yeah. So I don't know. I agree, bro. I agree. You know, it hadn't worked out. We paid him a large ass contract. 5 games. I mean, in those 5 games, yes, great production, but it's just 5 games, you know. Like I said, of course, the Raiders know how to. Yep. It has not been an off season where we have not had any drama, any anything like off the field shit. There's always something. And this year is Christian Wilkins. So it's just funny how all this is adding up. Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Yeah. Hey, bro. Randy Moss is not a. He's not a Raider, bro. He said it himself. He's not a Raider, bro. So I wouldn't even consider him that. And motivation, really. How are we draining his motivation, bro? We're literally fucking giving that dude options. I don't know, man. Where everybody else on the team is motivated except that one single dude. Okay. You're right, bro. You're right. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think about all that Christian Wilkins, moving on from him. But one thing's for sure, like either way, we're gonna feel his impact as far as him not being there. If he would have had a healthy Christian Wilkins, that defense would have been terrorizing. I think it still could potentially be impactful. I think we could still have a strong defense. You still have guys like Jonah Walu. You still have guys like we talked about Tyree. Tyree could potentially make a grab at a D tackle. You have JJ Pegues, another guy who can go ahead and be a guy to be in that part of that rotation as well. You have Leaky Fotu, Tonka Hemingway. So there is some depth. There's some depth at D tackle. I'm not quite worried yet. We brought in another guy as well last week to be part of that. Keandre Coburn. He is also another D tackle. So we brought in some guys. To go ahead and, be some depth to create some competition and whatnot. Let's see here. I think the man, my guy, Jeff, my guy Jeff in the building says, I've been waiting here for a while like a sniper. Damn, dog, you over there fucking green brain this motherfucker. There you go. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, my guy, pulling up. Salute to you, man. Thanks for pulling up, for sure. Make sure you guys go ahead and give my guy Jeff a follow. You already know they already do that last call on Saturday nights, Friday night open mic night with our guy Christopher Raiders. They got Jason Downs as their new co-host on Last Call. Great show the other day for sure. So make sure you give my guy a follow for sure. Here you go. Bueno's like Jeff looking as big as putting it in the air. Man. Jeff be doing some gangster shit right now. I'm gonna let that man cook. Do your thing, dog. Do your thing. There you go. Yeah, you guys let me know what you guys thoughts about Christian Wilkins and the whole thing today. Obviously we still have the battle at CB1 Porter Stokes. Now the whole thing with Dante, Porter was on him and he got cooked. So a little bit of setback for a guy, Darren Porter, but he's still pretty strong. My take on it, for me, it's always it's most likely going to be Eric Stokes being that CB1. Porter's going to be taking that back seat, CB2, just because of the experience. That does go a long way being in the league. He has that familiarity, how to operate. So I give him the slight edge to go ahead and beat out Porter. But again, this all depends if Eric Stokes can stay healthy. That is a question. So we'll see. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts about the CB1 battle position? Do you guys think it's going to be Eric Stokes or Porter winning that? What do you guys think about potentially, you know, Jacorian Bennett? What is his role in this? Um, in this battle as well. Let me know. Let's see. I don't know what are you talking about, bro? That does not make any sense. First off, Pete didn't bring this guy over. He inherited him. We just got him. We just brought Pete back in January, bro. So for allowing freak offs, like, what are you talking about, bro? This could have been an incident that happened last year during season, which probably did. We don't know. So don't put it on Pete, bro. There you go. Let's see. Jeff over there doing work, man. Yeah. Let's see. My guy Geomax says Raiders front seven need to stay healthy. Facts, brother. Facts. Yep. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Jerome in the building. Appreciate you, my guy. Salute to you. Yeah. So again, the CB1 battles. We have the guard battle spot as well. And again, there's some rotation on the guy with some of the guys. We had JPJ taking second team reps, Meredith taking first team reps. Again, don't hit the panic button just yet. Obviously, there might, there's always competition going around. That's never going to stop. Pete's all about competition. So to have Meredith, to try to compete with JPJ, it's a good thing. We'll let JPJ know, hey, dog, you got to be on your toes. Don't automatically assume that you're just going to be righted into the position. You got to go out there and work your ass off every day. If not, somebody will come in and take that position away from you. But nonetheless, we still have questions on that left guard spot. Could it be Meredith? Could it be Munford? Could it be Caleb Rogers? We brought the new guy, Antonio Maffi. Could be another guy to be in that mix as well. Parham, I personally don't like Parham, but he is part of that competition for that other the left guard position now. As of right now, Kappa, I think, looks like he might be the guy at the right guard spot. I honestly think nothing is solidified yet, even with what you see on Raiders.com, however they have the depth listed as of right now, doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. We've heard that P has done like over 300 roster moves throughout camp. So for us to really say, hey, this is the final thing, this is going to be, the guys up front. I don't think we can go ahead and just say that quite yet. I think JPJ has the strong shot to go ahead and obviously be the center. Colton's going to be right there. Glaze is going to be on the other side on the tackle spot. The guard is really where the competition is going to come in. And it's so important to go ahead and open up gaps and also, too, to provide protection. I think is the most important part there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. It's going to be close. It's going to be a week-by-week thing. Preseason games are also going to have a great impact on how that also plays out. We have the scrimmage game of the Niners coming up in a few weeks, so that also will go ahead and play a factor as well. Shout out to the wifey. Yes, we talked about Christian Wilkins. I played the little snippet earlier, and so. Supposedly, it was a kiss on the forehead, not on the forehead, on top of the head, to one of the guys, and they felt offended. and that's what it was. I don't know, but reports a day before, 2 days before, said it was really weird, very weird stuff. Nobody really wanted to talk about it, so I don't know. I think my take is I think there's more to it. That's my honest opinion. I feel there's more to it. Either that could have led into a physical fight, a physical altercation, maybe not a fight itself, but maybe pushing and shoving. Guys had to step in and break them up. And everybody got weirded out by it. And we don't know what context it was when that happened. Did it happen before the game, after the game? Did it happen during the loss? I don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. Salute to my guy. We the people in the building. Salute to you, my guy. My guy, I'm no bueno. Salute, brother. Appreciate you pulling out, my guy. Let's see here. Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and but yeah, it just depends who that on the guard spot. It just depends which one of those guys will go ahead and compete for that guard position for sure. I still think Caleb Rogers could potentially be a guy that could be factored into that competition. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and chop it up with you guys, talk some Raider football, give you guys a little update on training camp, everything kind of going on as far as with Christian Wilkins and the whole incident and whatnot. So yeah, it's been crazy. But these guys they haven't let it be a distraction to them. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think the real thing, if we're staying on topic as far as football related with the whole Christian Wilkins, is really who's going to replace him, who's going to go ahead and step up and be the next guy, right? Let me go ahead and I'm gonna share this with you guys really quick. Um, and there's a little bit of Tyree working out at camp, and kind of have that. They're kind of having him line up as D tackle. There we go. Let me go ahead and pull this up. All right, so you got Tyree here.
Long. He's got quickness. He's got play strength, and when you bring that down, it's a different matchup for the guard. So that's the first thing you're looking at there, and then from there, just getting them the reps to develop a move, a counter move. You don't need a whole lot to start off. So get your go-to move, and then have a counter off of it. So that's really what the process he's going through right now.
So they're having him take some reps. They have him take some reps, y'all. So we'll see what happens with Tyree. Hopefully that something can be done about that. I hope so. Let's see here. My guy, yeah, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for pulling up, my guy. Salute. Yeah, see, Crosby is quick, but Tyree's strong. He's strong, bro. He just can't get the timing down. Well, come on now. These guys have been in here. You came in all late, hon. They came in all late. Well, they booted him because he didn't take care of himself. He didn't do what he was supposed to do to rehab his foot. That's what happened. Yeah, I don't know. My guy Gio with the Raiders. I can't use a sound effect. I can't use a little clip, bro. Damn, it sucks. I gotta find something else. But yeah, let's see. Oh man. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, for the dramas. Yeah, we played it. We played it. He kissed the guy on the head. I don't know. That's I think there's more to it. I don't want to get into deep. I don't want to get too deep about it, but you guys make your own opinions about what could potentially happen. Um, there's some more video out there. There's some more video out there. Um, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I know somebody who posted something about that. It might not have been. There was an incident that happened during college, and he also he checked the plumbing on one of the opponents during the game, which was hella weird. I don't know. Okay, here it is. So hold on one second. Here, let me go ahead and play this one real quick. All right, shout out to my guy, the GOAT 209. There you go. Woohoo! Check that dude's plumbing after after a play. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. Who does that shit? Who the fuck does that shit? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Shout out to my guy Jeff's Goading 5 JRB memberships to the masses. Appreciate you, my guy. Welcome to all the new members in the building, part of the JRB fam. Appreciate you, my guy. Salute to you with the memberships. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah. My guy Brenna says, I'd always get lucky with the gifted subs. Hey, bro, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, see, Jeff was like, check the plumbing for. Oh man, shit. Fucking Christian Wilkins should be a proctologist, bro. Oh my god, that was fucking too funny. Salute to Candy, appreciate you, girl. Pulling up. Salute, salute. Yeah. Let's see here, bro. No, that was so long ago. Mind you, he went to the Dolphins before he came to us. So stop it, stop it. Yep, checking the oil, bro. Checking the oil. Let's see. That was too fucking funny. Yeah, my guy Rosetown says Charles about to pick up book and have that Diddy over to. Oh man, you guys are fucking bad. No Diddy, bro. No Diddy. No Diddy. Oh man. But yeah, there you go. That's some weird shit in itself, bro. I'm pretty sure there was more stuff that just didn't get mentioned. You know, it could always look. I don't put it past Christian Wilkins' agent to put some shit out there that you can feed to a guy like Adam Schefter that goes on a Pat McAfee show, which is viewed by every fucking body and regurgitated by everybody, that will circulate saying, hey, it was nothing much. It was just an innocent kiss on top of the head. But okay, right? But to make it to where it's weird, I don't know. Shit don't add up. That's my take. Shit don't add up. Y'all make your own conclusions with that. I ain't gonna say more. But yeah. But yeah. You guys let me know who will be at the open practice come this weekend. We will not have Good Morning Raiders this week. we will be off. Me and Run will be at open practice, doing the damn thing. Trying to get some great Raiders content out there and watching these guys perform. It's going to be a good one. So, definitely be on the lookout for that. I'll try to go ahead and maybe I'll do a live. Maybe I have some things going on that Monday, but I'll try to go ahead and share some of the footage that I'm going to go ahead and go out there and try to capture at open practice. May or may not go to the training camp, but for sure, the open practice is going to be a good one for sure. Yeah. See, hey, bro, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. You want to make that conclusion, my guy? I don't know. Math ain't mathin'. Facts, bro. Math ain't mathin'. It smell funky. It smell funky like Christian Wilkins' fucking finger, bro. Math ain't mathin', dog. For sure. Oh man. My guy Jumex says, Coach made it clear that Wilkins' rehab was not going as planned. Obviously, there are other players that need the reps. Bye, Wilkins. Facts, bro. That you couldn't put that any more plainly. That's just really what the reality of it was. I mean, with all this other incident sidetrack bullshit, the gist of it is just that we didn't know when he was coming back. And then he puts out a video, or Alex Bachman put out a video of him dancing around in Crocs at the gym. No boot. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, him saying no to the surgeries to everybody, having issues in the locker room where dudes are kind of feeling weird and him being alienated. And then then a video gets put out like this. I mean, come on now, bro. I mean, if you're Pika, what the fuck? What are you gonna do? I'll do the same fucking thing. Be like, bye. Nah, bro. I'm good. I don't want to. I'm good on sniffing shit like that, bro. I already got to clean my kids' asses. I don't feel like sniffing somebody grown man asses. Nope. I'm good. For those that love that, more power to you. That just ain't me. Y'all. But hey, appreciate everyone pulling up with me on this Monday afternoon, Monday night. Again, you guys have a lot of choices to rock with, and appreciate you guys rocking with me. See, Frank Weber's like, no to the surgeries, but yes to examinations. See, Jeff, in-game swamp ass, no thanks, bro. That's just for real, dog. And you'd even know. There's sometimes these dudes, they have accidents. It's a real fucking thing. I can't, bro. I can't. That's too much. Just see that when I saw that footage the other day, I was just like, fuck, man. No. But hey, appreciate you guys pulling up. As always, make sure you guys tap in with us on Wednesday. The Raider Connection going down. My guy Cheer Linus, Jeff, who's in here, Nate, LV Rated 10, myself, we're doing the damn thing Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you guys pull up for that one. It's gonna be a good one. Nate and myself are gonna be out in Vegas. You'll be out there too. Let us know. We'll definitely go ahead and link up. Shout out to 805. We have some fun out there afterwards. Do the damn thing. So we're gonna have a lot of good content coming out there from Vegas. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Anything happens Raiders related, I go on. Y'all already know, except for that one time that caught me out guard. But most of the time I'll be going on. So make sure you guys go ahead and tap in. But Raider Connection every damn Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Remember, no Good Morning Raiders, but we'll be on the next week, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Put it on your calendars. We're going to have some guests lined up for you guys, so it's going to be a good one. So make sure you guys go ahead and tap in for those shows. As always, we try to bring you guys the most fire guests and bring you guys the most fire content every damn Saturday morning. Y'all already know. Flagship show, Good Morning Raiders. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Salute to you, brother. I'll find a little clip for another Raiders. I got to do the Raiders. Or I'll just record myself or something like that. We'll see. Appreciate you guys. Until next time. Peace.